Schedule just because Hero Month extends all the way through this week. So yes, we are still doing some hero workouts. So we're going to start off the week on Monday. That's going to have a special schedule. We're going to do an 8 a.m. and 9:15 a.m. class only. We know we got the early risers like to come in, get it done. So we're going to start at 8 o'clock. Then we have those people that like to come in mid-morning. We don't want to spend too much time of the day at the gym, just because we know a lot of people have family plans and want to get out with family and friends and go enjoy Memorial Day. And hopefully it's supposed to be a beautiful day. So we're going to start off with Murph. 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, 1 mile run. Now, if you have done this before several times, but you have never done unpartitioned Murph, I always recommend you at least do it one time in your life. Now, when you do that though, you got to understand, if you do butterfly pull-ups, you need to do very small sets if you have not done that kind of load or that kind of volume all at once, especially with the weight vest. So I would recommend sets of 10, sets of 5. Take your time through it. I've done this before several times. I've even done this strict pull-ups all the way through. Yes, it takes you a long time. Yes, your time is not going to be as good, but it's just a good experience to have that at least once in your life. Now, with that being said, if this is your first time doing it, I recommend taking all the reps in half, even the 800-meter run, doing 50 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, and then 150 squats. And then I would even take that a step further and break that down even more. So possibly even doing like 10 rounds of Cindy, or you could do 10, 20, 30 for 5 rounds. Something like that. Talk to a coach. We'll have several different variations down. But if it's your first time, yes, I would recommend doing that. And banded strict pull-ups. We'll have a lot of people in the gym this year. So just extend ourselves out. You're going to have to share some bars here and there. Work with the people around you on that. And make sure you just find the best version for you. Ideally, this workout is anywhere from like 30 to 45 minutes long. And if you need to scale down for your first time, in that 20 to 25 minute range is like a really good time frame to be in for your first time doing this. If you've been doing this before, all different kinds of variations. Like I said, I've worked with everybody. I've even had one person before do 100 rounds of 1 pull-up, 2 push-ups, 3 air squats. She completed the workout. That was the first time she ever done Murph RX. But she was able to do the 1 pull-up at a time, 2 push-ups, 3 air squats, and just stay nice and consistent. Kept a whiteboard, marking off one check mark after the other. Just go. You're just working 1 round at a time for 100 rounds. And then also you can also do 20, 40, 60, 10, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15 for 20 rounds. Do as you will with that. Just stay in your lane. And when I mean that, know what you're capable of. Be smart with your body. Be smart on your choices, and you cannot go wrong with small, short sets on this. It's those people that really dig in on those butterfly pull-ups that have caused problems in the past, especially the eccentric portion going down. So remember, when you're doing butterfly pull-ups, like I've said, and a lot of workouts have done over here a month with a lot of volume pull-ups, the butterflies, your natural braking system comes from the biceps as you pull your way through. Ideally, it's supposed to be your lats and your back, but a lot of you don't engage that enough for that long of a time to stay safe on those. That's why you got the elite athletes, that's all they do. But for us common folks, the kipping pull-up, the strict pull-up, adding in some butterflies here and there, that is the ideal way to train, especially for that. Just remember, the braking system, though, for your eccentric loading is the bicep. That's why the small microfiber tears after 100 reps, add a weight vest in there, and it can be detrimental to a lot of people's health when you're going around. So just be smart. Next, we're going to go right into Paul. It says knees to elbows on there. I wanted to find something that was more body weight-ish. So if your arms are feeling good the next day, you can do the knees to elbows. It's 35 of them. That's a lot. It's 150. Even if you want to hang from the pull-up bar, maybe your hands are a little tender, like mine will probably be. I'm probably going to do ab mat setups for these. It's still 175 ab mat setups. You're going to get a pretty good core workout out of that. Just remember that. So ideally, that's what I was looking for on this. Not necessarily knees to elbows, but having the 5 rounds of 50 double unders, 35 ab mat setups, and then you got the 20-yard overhead walk. Now, depending on the size of the classes, this may be difficult. We'll probably have some people sharing bars. 20 yards is not that far, so we'll be able to divide that up maybe in 2 to 3 sections in the gym. And a lot of you can just share bars. The overhead is 185 for majority of 185, 125. For majority of the guys and girls in the gym, they can get 125 over your head. Like once you get this over your head, it's really not going to be that difficult for a lot of you. So I would either scale that down to maybe 2 dumbbells or 2 kettlebells, or share a bar with somebody, and we'll have cones marked off in the gym. That way we know the 20-yard range. And we're gonna go even if we did it outside. Yeah, buddy. A bug? Leave it alone. Yeah. It'll be okay. I'll get it. Got a bug down here. That's gonna be Tuesday's workout. Remember, body weight-ish, a little bit of a heavy overhead. That's what we're looking for. Nothing too crazy, especially after Murph. Next day is Ruben Carrera. So this is going to be a newish workout we've done in here. 21 back squats, 225. I've changed the weights up to make it easier for us to adjust for the females. So I got 225, 175. That way you can just put a 45 and a 25 on the bar. 400 meter run, then you're going to go down to 15 front squats. 125, 185, 125. Then you go for 800 meter run. Then you're going down to overhead squats of 135, 85 pounds. So if you notice, I've got really simple 45s and 25s for both people as you go on this. And then for the last one, you go for a 1 mile run. A lot of lower body this day. So mainly going upper body and abs a day after Murph, then going lower body. And then we got a whole body workout for Tyler on Thursday. 5 rounds for time, 7 ring muscle ups, 21 sumo deadlift high pulls that are lightweight. So that weight should be light and fast for all of us, especially on the sumo deadlift high pulls. The ring muscle ups today, some of your hands might be feeling tender. If they are, the ring muscle ups not your jam. We can always do burpee pull ups on these, or we can do the parallel pass throughs with a dip. I love those, and we can also do those with dumbbells stacked up on plates, or you can even do them on plates. When you stack up to 45s to the same height as the parallettes, have your hands flat, doing a kick through into a dip, and then coming back through. It's okay. And then going into Friday, so this is going to be a replacement for Glenn this year. Glenn is one of my all-time favorite workouts. I know a lot of people are tired of doing it, so I wanted to change it up a little bit this year. And then I found this workout, and I really, really like it, and I think it's a really great one to end on for Hero Month. I'm going to start off 50 clean and jerks, 135, 95, 50 burpees, and then you're going to go right into an 800 meter run. So this is going to be 50 clean and jerks. If you stay nice and steady on that, you're looking at maybe 5 minutes, 6 minutes for our fastest ones. And then on average, might have some people faster than that, but it's probably gonna be around that 5 or 6 minute range. 50 burpees, once again, you're looking in anywhere that's somebody's really good, 2.5 minutes to 6 minute range on that. And then the 800 meter run, we're looking at 3.5 to 4 minutes on the 800 meter run. So overall, you're looking, this is going to be anywhere between probably an 11 minute and 16 minute workout on average. We'll have some people that are in the outliers, maybe shorter than that, but maybe in the 20 minute range plus. 50 clean and jerks, you can always, anytime you read a workout and it has 50 plus clean and jerks in there, percentage wise, you should think 50 to 60% of your 1 rep max. That is like what your go-to is. Anytime you see 50 plus reps, you're looking at 50% or less of your 1 rep max on any type of these workouts. 50 burpees can be a challenge, so we can do those no push-up burpees, where you're going just doing basically up downs just to stay moving and stay quicker, and just eliminating that little hinge off the floor or the worm off the floor, as they say. Or we can divide those reps down a little bit more, do 25 to 30 burpees, just kind of stay in that time frame. And then the 800 meter run, a lot of us can do that. If we need to scale that down to 400 meter run, just to stay in that 12 to 16 minute range, ideally, that would be a really good scale down as you go. And then on Saturday, we're not going to do a team workout. We're going to do an individual workout, but we're going to just do a main whole body conditioning session. Just a long EMOM, 24 minutes, 4 rounds. You're going to have 5 different stations with 1 minute rest between each round. Starting off, we're going to do max effort row calories. Then we're going to go to max push-ups on the floor. Then we're going to go to max kettlebell swings. For the kettlebell swings today, we're going to stay light today. We're going to do 53, 35 pounds for the RX and competitors, and then just to get more reps in. That's what we're looking for. Don't want to be too sore from a heavy weight. Like we want grip strength to be a determining factor, or a low back endurance or strength endurance for this. And plus, you're doing a kettlebell correctly, it shouldn't be a low back exercise. It should be a hip hinge exercise. There's a difference there. Next is going to be into the toes to bar. Just going to do as many reps of toes to bar as we can. If your hands are still a little iffy from Murph or anything else we've done this week, then I'd recommend doing V-ups. Then you're going to go to box jump step downs, just another simple basic conditioning exercise. Jumping on a box, we're going to stay 24-20 inches across the board for the RX and competitors. And then for the fitness, we're going to go down to a plate, maybe 245 stacked up, or using those big bike mats in the back. Yeah, you did. And then you got your 6 minute of rest. So that is this week's program. A couple big announcements. Starting the following week, we're going to have a summer of strength training. I'm excited about this. We're going to take 2 days a week, whole body strength conditioning. Then we'll have another day of the week where we're going to do gymnastics. We're going to bring back some gymnastic skill work. But this summer it's mainly going to be like static holds, working strict movements, not so much high skill level movements. And then we're going to sprinkle in some Metcons. We're going to have like we're going to call it Flashback Friday or Throwback Thursday. And we'll be doing some old school girl workouts or some old school workouts that you've seen programmed from our gym for the past 11 years. I can go ahead and tell you one of them is going to be the 5 rounds for time, 20 wall balls, 20 burpees. That right there has been like a go-to staple workout that I like to test once or twice a year just to see how our conditioning is. But we're only going to do like 1 or 2 really hardcore, high-intense CrossFit workouts a week. One, for a few reasons. One, to focus on strength training. 2, it gets really freaking hot in that gym during the summertime. And I think this summer is probably going to be extremely hot. And that's just going to help us focus in on learning mechanics and developing a base level of strength. And if we do too many high-level Metcons with the average age of our members in the gym, it becomes detrimental after a little while. So remember, we're done with the season. We're done with the CrossFit season. And I like to program things out a year-long span. And the culmination of all of our training is basically Hero Month. So now it's time to slow down, rebuild, and gain some of that strength back that we have perhaps lost since February, since starting to do the Open and quarterfinals. We had some people make it to semis, and then we had Hero Month. So now it's time to get back down to the basics, get strong again. I think you're really going to like the plans that we have coming up. And also, we're going to have a new programmer on board. So we know, and I haven't really made this announcement yet, but Jeb's helping out with our competitors program where we're doing extra stuff on top of classes. He's had a lot of guys at 5:30 joining, but he's going to be doing that stuff. And then for Bound Endurance, we're going to have Zeth Sutton. That's, Sydney and Zeth, they've been a member at our gym for a little while now. Both great members, both help us out tremendously. Zeth is an endurance coach, and that's what he wants to get really good at and eventually do for his profession. And we've talked several times, and he's got a really cool perspective when it comes to endurance aerobic training, more so than I do, just because I've done it a certain way for so long and seen my results, but he does it another way. And I think his way is going to resonate with y'all more, and it's going to be something that we can apply during classes. So once a week, we'll probably do a Bound Endurance workout, and that's going to be on a rower, a bike, a running, and then we might have it where it's all time-based. So like 1 week, we might have one group doing row, and then the next week you're going to do the bike, something like that. But we're going to make it work to where everybody's going to get benefits and see like exactly what's going on with the Bound Endurance program. And we'll have more coming out on that. I know it's a little bit longer video. I hope you take what is said, apply it to your daily training. And if you got any questions, email me, info@crossfitbound.com. Shoot me a text message, most if you got that. Or a lot of you have noticed that I communicate on Wodify. I really like communicating on Wodify. It helps me stay organized, that I can speak to all of y'all, handle everybody's memberships, questions, concerns, all through one app. And that is really helpful to me. So if you do that, I'll be sure to reach back out to you. And thank you all for being patient and patient with this whole transition. I know it's never easy making these type of transitions when you're in any type of gym, especially a gym like ours. And I'm sorry if I've been chasing a lot of you down, getting constant emails about these waivers and contracts. And all that kind of stuff. I just want to say thank you so much for being patient with me, and yeah, I can't thank you enough. Anyways, y'all have a great week. See your names on the leaderboard.